First one is checkbox. Okay, how to create the checkbox. So checkbox, all of you must be knowing what is the checkbox. That is in the small square size component, you can put the tick mark, or again you click on that, so that this tick mark will vanish. Okay, so tick mark will be there or tick mark won't be there. So one time you can select, the tick mark will be visible. Again you click on that. That means now you are deselecting it. So that tick mark will be erased, will be removed. Okay. So how to create it? So for that you need to understand the constructor. So one is without any parameter. So along with the square nothing will be written if you make use of this first constructor. If you want something to be written after that square symbol, then what you want to write, that string you will have to provide as a parameter. Now by default, if you want to get it selected or deselected, then you will have to use the second parameter in this. Okay, so in the second parameter you can write whether you want to select or deselect, that by writing true or false over here. If you write true over here, then when you run the program in the beginning, it will be selected, but obviously you can deselect, it is editable. Now another constructor is there, that is the important constructors 4 and 5. Okay, here one more component is added to this, that is to the constructor, that is what, checkbox group. That means if you want to create a radio button in Java, so there is no separate radio button component as such in Java, but with the checkbox only you can create the radio button. So if you don't want to create the radio button and you want to keep the checkbox only, then you can use any of these first 3 constructors. But if you want to create a radio button, then either the 4th or 5th constructor you can use for radio button. Okay, so for that you will have to create one group, and in that group you keep on adding the checkboxes. Okay, so along with the checkbox, that what is the checkbox? That is string, whether you want to keep it selected or not, that is true or false, and which group it belongs to. So prior to creating the checkbox object, you will have to create checkbox group object. That is checkbox group, say CBG is equal to new checkbox group, and here you use CBG. So then in that group this checkbox will be added, right? If you will not write this third parameter, then it will be considered as a checkbox and not the radio button. And sequence doesn't matter for these 2 components. I mean, first in the middle also you can keep the checkbox group, and at the end boolean true or false. Okay, so this way we can use checkbox and checkbox group. Okay, the methods are obviously get state. Get state means whether the checkbox is selected or it is not selected, and what is the content of the checkbox. वो string जो है, that is string. The string you want to fetch it, then it is get label and set label to set it. Okay. So what can you see in this output? 2 checkboxes we have created. It's not radio button. So first 3 constructor we can use, any of these 3 constructor we can use in the beginning, and by default nothing is selected, so the middle one we can use it. Okay, label is there. So checkbox into bracket string str, that is the constructor we have used to create this checkbox. 2 checkboxes are there. One is C++, one is Java. Either you can select null, or you can select, you can select none of them, or you can select one of them, or you can select both of them, because it is a checkbox. So that liberty is there. What are the, once you select any one of them, say for example I have selected the C++. Then what the output I am getting, say this label was not there in the previous slide. Okay, so you can either select both of them or one of them, but this label will be displayed once you handle the event. Okay, so as I have selected C++, the message it is showing is what? C++ selected, Java deselected. If I select the both, then it will change the message as C++ selected, Java selected. Okay, so whatever I select will be displayed as selected. Whatever I'll deselect, it will show it as a deselected. Right? So again, event delegation model will be using. Can you think of which listener will be using over here? Is it key listener? No. Is it action listener? No. It is mouse listener? No. Is it key listener? No. Is it window listener? No. What we are using over here is item listener, because out of the two items we are selecting one item. So we'll be using item listener. Registration method is add item listener this. Okay, and the method is state change. Okay, item state change. So that method will be using. See now the program, as I have explained you earlier, we are importing AWT and we are importing AWT event. The class name extends frame. This is our first point of event delegation model, implements the listener. Okay, there is registration method also. Here it is checkbox 1 dot add item listener this, and checkbox 2 dot, because two components are there on which we can apply the event. Okay, so this is our second point of event delegation model. Okay, so rest all thing will be using as it is. Set layout null we have used, so set bounds we have used over here. So components are label and checkbox, checkbox 1 and checkbox 2. So checkbox 1 is equal to new checkbox C++, put the bounds over there, so set bounds. Checkbox 2 is equal to new checkbox Java, then checkbox 2 dot set bounds. Label we have created empty label, because afterward will display the result in this. Then label dot set bounds, x and y coordinate and width and height. Then what we are doing is adding the checkbox 1, adding the checkbox 2 and adding the empty label. Okay, registration method, and then set size, set layout null, set visible true. As usual, now we'll write the method, that public void item state change for item listener. Okay, the event is item event. Now in the beginning message is empty, and then if checkbox 1 dot get state is true, then blank message plus C++ selected, else message equal to message plus C++, you can write unselected or deselected. Okay, if checkbox 2 dot get state, same way we are repeating over here, and then finally whatever is there in the message we are displaying on the label. So label dot set text message, and public static void main string arguments, and call the constructor. So our program will be executed. I hope you have understood this checkbox. Now next program, can you see the difference? Little difference is there in the previous output and this output. Instead of checkbox, now we are getting radio button, right? So we'll be using the constructor for and either fourth or fifth, whichever you want you can use it. Okay, so now here both cannot be selected, or none can also be selected. You will have to select any one of them. Okay, so Java selected. If I have clicked on Java, I'll get this message, the same program. Okay, so program will not be complicated one. It is the same one, but only that constructor we are using is different. So AWT event as usual. Then checkbox group example extends frame, implements item listener, label checkbox C1 C2, checkbox group CBG. Now CBG is equal to new checkbox group, As I said, prior to creating the checkbox, we'll have to create checkbox group. The object is CBG. Right, now the checkbox C1 is equal to new checkbox C++, then true CBG. One of them has to be true. Okay, then C1 dot set bounds, then C2 is equal to new checkbox Java, then CBG. See, in first I have used CBG as the last one, and in the second one I have used as the middle one. So any of them you can use. Just I want to show that. Okay, and one of them has to be false and one of them has to be true. If 4 components are there, then one is true, any one is true, and rest 3 false. Then again C2 dot set bounds, then empty label, set bounds, and add all these 3 components. Then C1 dot add item listener this, C2 dot add item listener this, set size, set visible, set layout. Right? Now item state change. Okay, so if C1 dot get state, that is true, then L dot set text C++ selected. Else, if C2 dot get state is true, then L dot set text Java selected. Okay, that's it, and call it from the main. Okay.